Yo. Pretty sure everything's still working, right? Yep. Looks like everything's good. Cool. Very, very nice. Okay. Now we're good. Cool. Let me make sure Tangia is open. It should always be, but it does this weird thing where you it makes you re-log in every time you open it, even though you're logged in. Instead, what it does is you open up Tangia and it's click these buttons to send things to the content creator. I'm I am the content creator. So then I click the profile and it says join Tangia now. And I click the join button and then it logs me in as the as the account owner. I have to go to 3 pages just to see the control screen. Ow. Which is fine. It's just always weird to set up. I can complain, but it's easily the best website for YouTubers. Alright, I'm firing up the game. Hi, Hillum. How it goes? How goes it? Hey, I've had a very weird day. I really hope it's not anything concerning. If I were to look it up. Let the PC on 2 days, my friends to play on the server over the weekend, yeah. Didn't have any problems, right? Just kind of ran. My computer is almost never turned off. It only turns off for updates. Hola. Interesting. Yeah. It's so strange. Just problems client side for them, cool. Yeah, if you look up everything from a night like last night for me, so, as you guys already know, I have severe sleep problems. But if you were to sleep for 23 hours, wake up with a fairly severe headache, heavy difficulty concentrating visually, loss of peripheral vision after waking up, and no memory of the things you were doing the night before, and you look that up online, it says seek immediate medical attention. These are the signs of a stroke. I'm that's just wonderful to read. But my doctors know all about it and they don't think I'm having strokes, so I like to think that's a good sign. Now it's my last day of vacation, quote unquote. And I slept for fucking 23 hours. I fell asleep at 11 last night, which is way earlier than I normally fall asleep. I have insomnia, hypersomnia, and narcolepsy. I do not just have insomnia. But Went to bed relatively early yesterday. I got a lot done yesterday. It was a nice day. I relaxed and chilled out, and when it got to the later part of the day, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rest, and then tomorrow I'll have a whole last day. Don't gotta go anywhere, don't gotta drive anywhere, because I drove in yesterday to grab some stuff because I could. I also had to pick up some stuff for my car. And yeah, I woke up and it was 9 p.m. Like, it was like 8, I want to say 8:30 p.m. And I like opened my eyes and I looked out the window and I looked back at my ceiling. Because I woke up multiple times throughout the night, but I never woke up enough to wake up. And I just said, fuck. So I got up. Kinda. I cleaned my room up a bit, took out the garbage, sent that post saying that I was gonna be streaming, a short stream in a little bit. I went outside and got some fresh air. I cleaned my car pretty heavily. Cleaned out everything in it. Put in new air fresheners, and I topped off the engine, or the oil, because it was getting low. That's one of the things that I picked up. I also topped off the brake fluid, replaced the windshield wipers, which I've had in my car for a really long time. I just haven't done it. And then walked around for a little bit. I did a little loop of a drive to make sure that the car, you know, cycles out the brake fluid and the oil and stuff and doesn't have any problems. You normally want to run the car for a little bit after putting new oil and stuff in it, because the vehicle doesn't like rotate oil and brake fluid and stuff if the brakes and the, you know, engine aren't being used. And normally you want to run it a little bit. And I got a nice little loop of area I can drive here. It's not too long, but also isn't the shortest in the world either. Pretty much just drive to the lake and then drive back the slightly longer way around. And then I made myself some gyoza that I have right here that I'm eating now, and here I am. So, I'm gonna do a pretty short stream today. I didn't stream yesterday because I told myself I'd stream early today because I wanted to finish the Zenless story, and here I fucking am. Pissing me off, man. Pissing myself off. It's kind of a good thing, though. So, I was gonna run out of Adderall today. I was gonna take my last pill this morning. And since I slept till 8, I didn't take one because I gotta work at 10 in the morning tomorrow. So, like, I don't want to take 24-hour Adderall 12 hours before I have to wake up for work. Either I'm going to take it in the morning when I wake up, which is supposed to help me wake up, which is something I brought up to my doctor, which is why I don't have any right now. So, basically, I mentioned the day before my birthday I ran into town to get my meds, right? And when I showed up, they were like, I asked them if I was supposed to get Adderall because it wasn't on the list. That's a wake-up pill, is what it is. It's a stimulant. It's amphetamine salts. It's supposed to wake you up and keep you from being tired, get your brain functioning at a higher capacity pretty quick. It has different results depending on different like symptoms you have, but TLDR, it wakes me up. And it wasn't on the list. And then I remembered, of course it's not on the list. My doctor is supposed to add it to the prescription, but we're not adding it to my prescription list until we know the right amount. So I messaged my doctor and I was like, hey, letting you know, I'm getting close to running out now. This is how it's been over the last month of taking these pills. It's been good. I still have a lot of days where I sleep way too hard and I can't wake up. Or where I take it and then I sleep for another 8 hours. So I, messaged the doctor that, and obviously it's been the weekend. So originally I was going to run out today. And then tomorrow I'd pick some up when I go in for work, right? So I had to go and message the doctor. And because I didn't fucking wake up enough to take the pill today, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I just won't take it today. I'm awake. It's 8:30 p.m. I'll get up, I'll save the pill for tomorrow so I have it to wake myself up for work. It's more important that I use it for work. I use it to wake up during like every day that I need to, but it's most important for work. For you, it's 11 p.m. Yep, it's 11 p.m. for me too. I know a streamer, one of them when they were in college, one of the streamers to wake up, use Coca-Cola and toothpaste. Interesting. Caffeine doesn't do anything for me. I have an abnormally high medical tolerance. And I take some pretty fucking strong meds. And it still doesn't work. But I guess we'll see. Either tomorrow I'll get another prescription of the 20 milligrams because the doctor will say it's good, or they'll want to try higher and bump me up to 30. I'm just going to follow whatever they recommend. So far, it's been one of the only medications I've been given that just works. It doesn't always work, especially not to full capacity, but it's just been a good med. So whatever they say, I'll do. If they tell me to stick to 20, then so be it. If they, for some reason, tell me to lower down to 10, then I guess I'll, trust their judgment, I suppose. Doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense to me, but I'll trust their judgment nonetheless. I'm just going to do what my doctor says. But tomorrow's my first day back. It really sucks that I wasted my last day off sleeping. But it is what it is. I've been trying to find a good, force me to wake up alarm. Because I sleep through my phone, I sleep through my iPad, I sleep through my computer. But I also don't want something that's going to be annoying. Because being woken up by something that's annoying really fucking sucks for me. So there's an alarm I saw, I don't remember what it's called. It's a little fucking robot, a little tiny little robot. And it sits on a charger pad on a bedside thing. And when it's time to wake up, it starts doing the alarm. And if you don't answer the alarm within 20 seconds, it'll jump off the desk and start running around the room, slamming into things while doing the alarm. And you have to get up and chase it and catch it to wake up. And that forces you to get out of bed. And it's kind of fucking... that's a funny idea. I'm sure it would work, but I'd get real pissy. When I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it starts my whole day off wrong. But if I sleep for too long, I wake up and I don't remember anything from the night before. And that is the worst feeling in the world. I went to bed last night thinking, alright, I'm gonna wake up at 1. Either noon or 1. And then I'll have my whole day to do shit. I'll do stuff all day until 10. I'll take my sleep pills. And then I'll chill out. I want to have everything uploaded short story-wise by 6, and I want to be done streaming by 10. Instead, I didn't start streaming until 10:30. So, I'm gonna force myself 2-hour stream today. No longer, no matter what, okay? We are 18 minutes into the stream. In an hour and 42 minutes, I'm done streaming. Period. I'm gonna be done at 12:30. I can take my pills and chill out and try to sleep. That'll give me a whole 10 hours to sleep. If I can fall asleep. If I only sleep 6 hours, that's also great too. If I only sleep 4 hours, I'll take it. If I don't sleep at all, at least I have one more Adderall pill, right? So, I'll make it work. I work the one day and then I get 2 days off. I really wish they didn't. If they were going to give me the first half of the week off, they wouldn't have me work on Monday. Because then it would have just extended my time off and it would have actually properly wrapped things up. Because Wednesday, I gotta drive to North Dakota again. And it'll be good. You'll sleep away another day off next time too? Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't feel like I slept a fucking day off if I didn't have to work at the earliest possible time tomorrow morning. But, whatever. It is what it is. Work is work, pay is pay. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out for a short 2-hour stream today because I told myself I wanted to stream today. I was going to do a lot more, but I'll take it. Car maintenance, cleaning the car, you know, cleaning my room, taking out the garbage, bringing the cat out, making myself some gyoza that I got from the Asian marketplace. All of that, I'll fucking take it. I really do. I can't wait to get back to work though, because once I get back to work, I can finally fucking talk to my boss and I can get my hours like tightened properly, and then I can finally stream longer games. Like I'm so excited to play Nier Replicant. I'm so excited to play Nier Replicant. I'm so excited to play Expedition 33. I'm so excited to play fucking Devil May Cry 5. I want to play Elden Ring Night Rain because that comes out in 5 days. Like, we got so many fucking games to play. So, just gotta fucking get to it. Wednesday, though, is my last medical trip, potentially, of the year. So, at least until September, when I gotta go in for the next infusion. What? Windows just told me it can't install updates. I don't care. I'm streaming. Fuck off. Almost all these games go in one ear and out the other. I only have time for Deltarune. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. We also sometime gotta play the new chapter of Coffin of Andy and Lele. I've been seeing that that's out. That game surprised me. I actually enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. So close you can almost taste it, yeah? Whoops. Window. Minecraft. That can wait till October. Yeah, you want it to be an October deal. The thing with Coffin of Andy and Lele, I don't know if you guys remember, Bone tried to do it as a punishment for me. And I don't even remember what it was a punishment for. It was like I lost a bet, or I told him that I would play anything he tells me to. Also, speaking of October, Exit 8 is getting a fucking movie. Yeah, I posted about that. Exit 8 is getting a movie, and Elden Ring are getting a movie. They both are. And they surprisingly both look good. I made a post about that in the Discord. Fucking both of those movies got their announcements on the exact same day. Exit 8 is getting a movie, and I don't remember who's making it. But it's like a full-on Japanese thing, though, if I remember correctly, so. And then Elden Ring is being produced and made by A24, which is the studio behind a whole bunch of really good horror movies. And who saw the Minecraft movie? Because I didn't. I really wanted to go see it. I never watch movies in theater. But I only ever actually do go in to watch movies when it's like something that a lot of people are going to be talking about. It gives me an excuse. Like Sonic 3. I went in and watched Sonic 3 in theaters. I didn't watch Sonic 2 in theaters, but I watched Sonic 1 in theaters. And then I was going to watch Minecraft, but then I was like, no. Well, I really want to watch Minecraft in theaters. I'd rather watch Thunderbolts. And then I ended up watching neither. I ended up doing neither of them. But I am excited for both of those movies. Elden Ring should be good because it is weird. This will be the first video game adaptation that A24 and the director that's in charge of it have done. And they're both like big horror names. So I'm kind of like not worried. Both of them have a track record of making movies that are like show not tell, like Hereditary. That's a big show not tell movie. Fucking, what other movies did they do? Hold on. Annihilation. Annihilation is another pretty good show not tell movie. And you kind of need them to be show not tell movie directors and movie studios, because those are the fucking... That's how Elden Ring tells its story. So I have no idea what they're going to even focus on it. Because if they focus on... that one isn't my Elytra. Oh well, doesn't matter. If they focus on... actually, like, doing world building stuff and actually important, like, parts, it'll be good. As long as FromSoft is actually involved in it, I should say. But FromSoft has always been really, really stingy about legacy, which is good. That's why they've never done a Kingsfield movie, or Kingsfield game, since the last one. They straight up are like, we will not make a game without the guy who came up with that world present, in charge of it. We will not. They're very, we won't fuck with anyone's legacy, period, and no one else is allowed to fuck with ours. So that's all good. It's like exactly what I want to see. Miyazaki will not budge. If A24 and the guy in charge of making the movie even slightly try to fuck with his vision and say anything that he doesn't like, he's gonna be like, no, that's not happening. That is not happening. I feel like he's the kind of person who would sooner axe the whole project than let someone fuck with it. Alright. Oops. Pop it off. So I'm pretty excited for that. Fish food, yep. That Guardian farm functions as both the source of constantly cooked fish, since we have flame on the sword, and EXP, and prismarine, and, like, sea lanterns. Also, look, I fixed Bone's sign. It's way better now. This is what I worked on yesterday for a little bit. I made a gunpowder farm. Yeah, it's working. Now that I have elytras, I have a need for gunpowder. Ugh. That fucking Asian marketplace makes such good gyoza. Holy shit. Alright, I don't even remember what exactly I wanted to do. Pretty sure I have listings. It doesn't have a name, it's a locally owned Asian marketplace. Let's see. I suppose I could make a shulker box farm. Oh. Also, I got a nice little surprise when digging through my car. I have this backpack in my car that I was using for when I could go to the gym. I haven't been able to go to the gym since my infusion because I can't afford the membership anymore. I don't have any money. As much as I want to burn that money for a gym membership instead of eating, which I'm already giving up in order to do other stuff, I don't. But when I grabbed the backpack that I was using for like my spare shoes and a change of clothes and a towel and everything like that, I remembered the last time I used it was when I brought it along for the last trip to North Dakota to see my neurologist, which was like December. And then I opened it up and went, oh shit, that's right, my grandma wanted me to bring a candle because, you know, emergency roadside kit when you are in any sort of like blizzard or low temperatures, you need some sort of candle. There's a lot of different things that you got to bring along with you, but a candle and matches can literally save your life if you are frozen in a ditch. That little bit of heat starts to matter a lot if the car is insulated by being packed by snow. So I found a candle that I've been looking for forever. I guess I put my really nice Lakeside Morning White Barn candle in it. So I brought it in and I lit it, and oh, my room smells so nice right now. It smells so nice. So we keep winning in some ways. But I still really fucking need to find fuck, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever. If I forgot it, it's not important, right? I wanna go see if I can find 2 more... Oh, hold on. 2 more elytra. I got really lucky last night. E for gore. Sure. I got really lucky last night. Also, if I am gonna fly around the end, I should make some more rockets. I forgot things all the time. It'll be interesting to get the results of all that cognitive testing I did. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Jesus, it is working so well. Lots and lots of rockets. How many farms do you guys have in there? I have an automatic sugarcane farm, as well as a paper crafter, as well as an auto loader and unloader, bringing all of the paper over to the villager complex, which has a whole bunch of cartographer villagers that we trade to for emeralds. So we have like a whole double chest worth of stacks of other stuff. Witch farm? No, I don't have a witch farm. There's nowhere close enough to base to have a witch farm. The closest swamp is like 7,000 blocks away, which will be fine once I build an elytra wind tunnel, but I'm not going all that fucking distance to make a witch farm. I have the creeper farm that I made last night, so it's making shitloads of gunpowder, and then I have a TNT duper cobblestone generator. I have a carpet duper as well as a powered rail duper. So I've got generators for both of those. My buddy made an auto farm for carrots, so we have those, I guess. And then I have the EXP slash cooked cod slash prismarine and sea lantern farm. That's the guardian spawner. Slime don't need a slime spawner. They have the oozing potions now. Just fill a hole with chickens, splash oozing on them, kill them all, and you'll get like 30 stacks of slime. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to deal with. What I do need to get, though, now that I'm getting all the elytras, because my buddies won't fucking do anything on the server anymore, I guess. I can make elytra wind tunnels, but I need allay in order to do it properly. If I can get some allay, I could pretty easily make a chain that'll be between the cobblestone duper generator, the auto cooker, once I hook the carpets up as a fuel source, an automatic fuel source, I can make sure that there's always at least a couple of cooked stone being made and sent over. And then I can just make a splash, because I have gunpowder now, I can make a splash infestation potion auto crafter. Then all I need is the allay, and I'll have a self-reloading, self-sitting up elytra wind tunnel that I can put in pretty much any direction. So that'll be real nice. Okay, this compass is set to that lodestone. So I can just kind of fly around any direction I want and see if I can find... I found 8 in cities last night. 7 of them had elytras. I have not had that much luck on anything in Minecraft. That's alright. I don't need advice on money. I don't have money to get advice for. But I have unlimited of everything I need to be able to fly anywhere now. I will eventually have to make a breeze farm, though. That's okay. Oh, it's free advice. I know, but what? I think you misunderstood me. How can you give me advice for something I do not have? That would be like someone asking for car advice when they don't have a car. I don't have money to get advice for. Yeah, boy, broke as hell. I'm kind of trying to stay out of the areas that I explored. Everything to the right of the path I'm going, I've already looked at. And I've gotten a lot... I found a lot of cities, surprisingly. And I only explored for a little bit last night, after finding the first city. And last night I was being way more careful about rocket usage. Now I don't have to be. Hell, I could make a rocket autocrafter if I wanted. But how are you guys doing? Like I said, I got a lot done. So I'm okay with it. It just sucks that I gotta work tomorrow. I had one more thing I wanted to get done before my vacation, quote unquote, was over. Technically, it wasn't actually a vacation, which sucks. But thankfully, I still have a week's worth of vacation hours, so I can take another vacation in the future. Jesus, how many of these are there? I've come across like 5 of them. They're not supposed to be that often. You're hollowing your night, AO. Good God. That's another one. There's a city. That is the smallest city I have ever seen. Holy shit, that's literally nothing. Another thing I'm gonna have to do, and don't let me wait too long to do it, I gotta let Kitty in. He's outside right now. The big fat chubby baby was crying to go outside, and I gave in, but I can't let him be outside for too long because I saw bears. When I went on my little loop drive in order to make sure that all the oil and the brake fluid and stuff is properly circulated into the vehicle, there was a big old black bear and a little black bear cub. And bears are the most dangerous when they have a baby with them. Need Kitty to be back in if you don't mind me asking. It's not really necessarily a time. I just need to make sure I don't forget and leave him outside for too long. Because I have done that a couple times. It's less I forget. It's more I go over to let him in. And he won't come in. And I'm like, dude, I'm not sitting here with the door open. You're gonna let like a billion fucking mosquitoes in. Make up your goddamn mind. Get in the building or stay outside. Can't do that today though, because they're a bee bear. I'm sure he'd be fine. It's just I don't want to risk it. If he were to walk up to that bear cub and the mama isn't looking, and then the mama sees that there's an animal next to the bear cub making noises, bear cub making noises, he's gonna get chased. And while I'm sure he is physically capable, he is also obese. Hey, there's another one. This is a big one. I guess all the generation from that last one went into this. Cool. Yeah. Give me that shit. Good pick. Good boots. Take the dragon head off. Keep going. 15 or 30 minutes? Probably 15 minutes. I should let him in at 11:30. It'll be about an hour into the stream. He's been super cuddly because he's a really social cat. He's never had problems with humans. So he's a social eater. Whenever he comes in and he wants to eat, he'll sit at the top of the stairs and he'll meow and he'll come over and he'll rub against me and he'll meow and he'll come over and he just keeps going back and forth because he's waiting for me to go downstairs because he wants to eat, but he doesn't want to eat unless his daddy is downstairs with him. Because that's just the way he is. So usually I come downstairs and then he just goes to fucking town, demolishes his bowl of food like it's nothing. Like he's been starved for 100 years and he's only now finally being allowed but a scrap of food. Big fatty fat boy. But here's hoping I can get at least a little bit of sleep before work today. If I can, I'll be happy. If I can't, so be it. I have the Adderall to kick me into overdrive for work tomorrow. There's been a lot of new good games coming out. I don't know if I'm gonna play Doom. At least on stream. The thing is, I've seen a lot of people saying really good stuff about Doom. The only thing I've seen people complain about with Doom the Dark Ages is when they complain because their graphics card is from like 2016 and they can't run it at the lowest possible settings because the ray tracing is on at all times, which is a semi-valid complaint, but also your graphics card is almost 10 years old. It gets to a point where you probably want to upgrade it. So if that's really the only complaint you can come up with, it sounds like a victory game dev-wise to me. Although I don't know why they don't just have it something you can turn off. That being said, I guarantee you, like, $100 says someone has already made a file or an edit to the files that lets you turn off ray tracing. There's no way that's not a mod already. Any setting can be turned off. Just not always by default. Still got plenty of durability. You two are within fucking vision of each other. What the hell is going on with these spawns? They're supposed to be kind of spread out a little bit, aren't they? There's another one. Just looking to find one more end city. Then I can take that elytra, enchant it, slap it in front of that spot I made over there in the base. Because that's basically the ultimate goal of everything that I'm doing right now. I want to give myself the space I need in order to make an elytra wind tunnel. But these bastards won't come and get their own fucking elytras. Bowden never does anything. He'll come on for a little bit. He'll do some menial bullshit off to the side instead of anything actually interesting or useful, and then he'll log off. He'll be like, oh, that's enough Minecraft for me. I'm like, what did you do? Hey, Tekken. Who are you playing D&D with? Is it an online group or a real life group? Real life? Cool. That's the best way to do it. Kind of forced into it by who? Your homies? Fair. Real life is best. Don't get me wrong, online can be good when you don't really have the option. However, from my personal experiences with all the online groups I tried to play D&D with, it ends up not working out very well. A lot of people stop showing up relatively quickly. They clash with each other and have weird, like, problems with the characters, which can happen in real life too, but it's harder to have happen in real life because there's other people physically around you. Plus, actually physically rolling the dice is always nicer, and whenever you play online, there's always someone who just cheats and lies about their rolls. I don't get me wrong, people can do that. Hey, there's another one. People can do that in person too, but you can be there. And I remember there was one time where someone in my D&D group was getting good stuff a little too often. Both good. And we were like, there's no way you're actually rolling that high, dude. And he was like, I am rolling that high. And we're like, there's no fucking way here. We gave him a different die. I was like, you're using this for like the next 20 rolls, alright? And then we'll see if you're really as lucky as you fucking say you are. And surprisingly, he was still actually just rolling that good. Alright. Let's find a little beacon and teleport back. Now that I got a second elytra. I actually got 2 shulker box halves, so can make another shulker box. There we go. What's up, Taryn? How goes it? I was trying to nuke every turn. Needed a 20, always rolled 19 or less. Yep. That's D&D. I love playing D&D though. I hope I'm able to again pretty soon. My cognitive stuff has been improving. Next time we're gonna cosplay, oh boy. Hope I could play a real session one day. It's fun. I have a D&D group that I've been running a campaign where I'm the dungeon master for 5 years, I think. But we haven't played in like 8 months because of my cognitive problems. What am I gonna do about that? It sucks, but I don't really have a choice. I've just been putting all that shit that I've been getting over there. Got 2 more dragon heads. I've just been slapping it on the wall. There was a lot of nuh-uh and yaha during the session, yeah. Gold. Compass. I gotta enchant these 2 elytra before I do anything with them. So I will go and do that. There's where I put my end stuff, but I don't know where I put the shulker shells. It's fine, doesn't matter. Pop. And stone compass. Good roll of fireworks. Hello, villagers. I need 4 enchanted books. That's not gonna be enough, is it? I need 2 mending. Up. And I need 2 unbreaking 3s. Cool. Let's recraft all of this into blocks. Alright. Only thing is, I don't know which one is actually my one. Because I named my pair of elytra. That way I wouldn't get it mixed in with the others, and it looks like I ended up not even keeping it separate at all. Stone. Wood. I didn't know where to put them, so I made this little statue. Alright, which one actually has my elytra? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay, I will keep this. I will go repair this elytra. Elytra is a part of an insect that protects the wings, not the wings themselves. Interesting. I don't think we actually know where the elytra, what the elytra is even supposed to be from. Minecraft really kind of unfinished a lot of their updates. Fucking, I added the warden. But the ancient city has all this shit that's completely useless. Hasn't been extrapolated at all. Except in Minecraft Legends. Slow myself down. Wait for the fishy to fall. Hi, fishies. That should be enough EXP. There we go. All done. Top off my cooked cod while I'm over here. Switch the wings out. And fly back. It is pseudo important for me to make sure that I get in a shulker box farm going. It's not that important, but it'll make storage way, 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 way easier and better. Pop. Cool. Well, that's all taken care of. So what do you guys say? Should I kill some withers and get 4 more nether stars so I can make a full 6-stack beacon array? Yes, sir. Alright. Let's go to the nether. Beacon? More like become. That's a good one. Thanks, Kig. It's fat kitty time indeed. He just killed himself. Alright, I need someplace that I won't get attacked. That's okay, I have one right here. We were originally using these zombie pigman farms as a source of gold and EXP. Alright, I'm gonna let the cat in real fast. Ugh. I have returned. The arms move funny. They glitch out a little bit weird once I leave because it's doing full body tracking. Please react to Object Redundancy Episode 1. I have absolutely no idea what that is. So it's going to be a no thank you for me. Alright, let's kill some fucking withers. Switch. I need skulls. I have enough for 1 wither. I need 4 withers worth. And that means I need 5 withers worth of skulls. Thankfully, I have looting 3 on my sword, and it's a smite sword, so it'll kill the skeletons real quick. There's 1. I do eventually have to make a wither rose farm, because then I can make an actual wither farm. Because wither roses will damage enemies that stand in them, but more importantly, only a wither skeleton can spawn on a block that has a wither rose on it. So if I make a really big flat area that's the size of the spawn distance of monsters in the nether, and I make sure there's no space above or below it, and I cover that whole thing with wither roses, only wither skeletons will spawn on it. And thankfully you can make a pretty good farms. Because farming hell worked so well for the UAC. Hey, don't worry about that. Also, since we were talking about Doom the Dark Ages just a moment ago, I feel like Samuel Hayden was the biggest flop of the new Doom series. He had so much aura. He was so cool in the 2016 game. And then they kind of like... I kind of got rid of everything that was cool about him. Yeah, it was a terrible idea. It's like, why would you turn him into that? He was a fucking scientist and he was a badass. That was his whole thing. It was a baller. He replaced his body parts with like robot parts. He was fucking cool. And they like really scuffed it in Eternal. That's like everyone's biggest complaint about Eternal is there's a lot of parts of the lore that really got scuffed in that game. I haven't seen anyone complain about Dark Ages lore yet though. The only complaint I've seen people have with Dark Ages is the ray tracing being forced on. But like I said earlier, there's no such thing as a game setting that can't be turned off. And I guarantee you there's already mods. You guys are taking up entity space. Die! What if Hayden was the same Seraph who gave the Slayers power? But sir, he already has an established backstory. He already has character portraits as a human. But sir, his whole entire presence in the first game is how he is completely convinced that the work he's doing and the research he's doing to get power out of what... I forget what they called it. I forget the term. That's his whole thing. And he knows he can't kill the Doom guy, so he's fucking just sending him somewhere else so that he doesn't have to... Argent, that's the word I was thinking of, Argent. Oh, he went insane for a few years after reincarnate. Yeah, they scuffed it. But that's alright. No head from that. No head from that. Only 1 skull so far? That's unlucky. Especially with the looting 3 sword. Oh well, it is what it is. The only one. In fact, I'm gonna bring this down here so I can't. I can't scuff it. I should be able to see over there from here. I don't see any boys to kill over there. I got another one. I just killed the last one. This one. What's up? Ha! They were fighting. Should have let them fight. Damn, still only one. Unlucky. What's up, stupid? It might be a game I play, though. I might play Doom the Dark Ages on stream. We'll see. I haven't played Eternal because all the negative reviews really turned me off from wanting to, and I never even finished 2016. Not for any reason. It literally was just I couldn't play it because of my computer. There's a skull, finally. I couldn't play it because of my computer. So I went and... Will you guys fucking knock it off? Why are there so many of you? Can't fucking see anything. The fire effects. Once I got my first new computer, the very first thing I did was benchmark Doom 2016. And then I don't think I ever fired it up on that computer again. I think I was waiting for Eternal to come out. Because that was not too far away from Eternal. Play Devil May Cry 5, please. I have every intention to. Why is everyone showing up today to just tell me to go do something? At least he was nice and said please. Don't worry, it's on my list to play. Pretty high up on my list to play too. Devil May Cry 5, Nier Replicant. Doom 4 is good no matter what you like. Doom Eternal is much more video gamey with the pretty colors and the hard counters, but didn't deserve those negative reviews. Yeah. That's the thing. They're not bad. The thing Eternal flopped on was a lot of aspects of the story. And I'm pretty sure on one of my lists out there, deal with curious people, it's no problem. But one of my lists is to eventually play all the Doom games, like the classics. I've never played any of the classic Doom games. I never had them when I was growing up. And I'm pretty sure it was either you, Taryn, or it was someone else who was recommending me which ones are the right ones to start with. Back when I was first mentioning it. Quite a while ago. Yo, that's kind of crazy to fucking think. The Elden Ring DLC was almost a year ago, wasn't it? That's just how little I've streamed. It's been that much? When did... June 21st, yeah. In a month, it will have been a year. And then like 2 months after that is when I went insane. And I had to stop streaming for a while. And then I worked on some stuff and got myself back to a semi-functional level, and I came back and streamed for a bit. Doom 1 plus 2, and it just contains everything that's important. Cool. Actually, let me write that down. Oh, Hoyo Buddy just claimed me another new thing. Cool. Yeah, that's when I went insane. I wasn't able to stream very much, but I tried to. I eventually started to kind of get a little bit better, and I reached out to my doctors, and I finished my channel update and everything over the course of like 3 months, I think it was there. And then I came back. Because one of the last things I did... No, actually, we had been playing the Elden Ring DLC for a while at that point, didn't we? I thought it was pretty short, but no, I had my big cuckoo cuckoo crazy streak around October. Because that's when I was like, I'm gonna come back to streaming. And then I did with the Amaran cosplay outfit. That's when I started playing Lies of P, which we still haven't finished. And we're gonna have to finish relatively soon because Lies of P's DLC is on the horizon. I still only have 2 heads. I'm getting really unlucky. Last time I came here and did this, I had like 6 by now. So many blazes are spawning. Like, no wither skeletons, just blazes. Here's 3 more blazes. That's... out of all the entities that just spawned, blazes were 6 of them. Now, I remember Doom 2016 was celebrated as like one of the best games that came out around that time. And Dark Souls 3 came out around that time, so that's a pretty decent amount of fucking praise. Like, everyone was playing it. Even people who don't usually play those kinds of games were playing it. There's one... didn't drop me a skull. Fuck. Shit. Just can't find any more withers. All the way, piggy. If I can even just get one more to go fight 2 withers, I'll be happy. Because then I can at least make the pyramid and get 4 of the beacons down. It deserved all the praise it got, though. Doom 2016 was huge. I was talking to my sister's boyfriend about it, because I saw he was playing, and I messaged him, and I was like, yo, how is Doom the Dark Ages? Like, is it good? He's like, I've been playing it on my PlayStation. Hell yeah, it's good, dude. This game's fucking awesome. And he was saying that even though he thinks it's good enough that it deserves testing... I see your message. He was saying that even though he thinks it's good enough to deserve Game of the Year, he knows it's not gonna get it. He's pretty sure Expedition 33 is. Like, fair. Everyone's loved Expedition 33. One of them is not going through. Which one? I see it's called Doom 1+2. Yeah, it was testing and one of them is not going through. That's so weird that it does that sometimes. Exped 33 is great, but do you not have a backlog? What, you expected me to play every single game on my backlog list before playing the newer ones? I won't be playing any game that's come out since 2023 until 2028. Isn't DMC still midway done? No, we finished Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 5 is the last one to play, and we haven't started that yet. You just finished. Yeah, you don't want any spoilers? Good, I won't give you them. Fucking JJK is, in my opinion, one of the best anime that's come around in quite a while. And season 2 is really good. I'm still waiting for second half of Dan season 1 to come out. Only got like 2.5 months left until then, I think. I'm thinking of getting 33, but I fear Lies of P shadow drop out of nowhere. It's a potential. If you have the Xbox Game Pass, you could play Expedition 33. It's free. Don't read the manga though? Why? I read the manga. Jesus Christ. This is what I'm talking about, man. Oh, you're still just on the PlayStation? Okay. Christ, that was a lot. JJK ending was a train crash? Eh. I wouldn't go that far. I think people just expect a lot more than... It wasn't too bad. Certainly wasn't peak fiction. There were a lot of arcs throughout the manga that's way better. But... buying Xbox at $25. Xbox Game Pass is for PC. No spoilers? Don't worry, that's not a spoiler. We won't actually say anything about it. Yeah, do you forget Microsoft is the company that's doing things right. Sony is shit. Sony is like being all pissy and won't spread its IPs out. And is expecting all sorts of dumb shit, even though they have like no fucking games. Nintendo is absolutely shitting the bed, expecting us to pay $200 more for a like USB stick upgrade to a Nintendo Switch so that we can buy games for $80 to $90 and not own them. Microsoft has been fucking nailing it every single time they do anything. Like, oh, you guys want access to our IPs? Okay. Here. We care more about everyone getting to play the games than it just being us. Let's take all of our exclusives, put them on PC. We'll even give some of them over to Xbox or to PlayStation. Why not? On top of that, for $10 a month, you can have a Game Pass and get access to like every single Microsoft game. Day one. Intergalactic Space Lesbians is going to be the game of all time. My game journalist says so. You got a point. Be careful not to say any spoilers, Zekin, but... JJK's ending definitely had signs of it being rushed. But I wouldn't say it's bad. What is funny, though, is... Gojo kills Dumbledore. Nah! Why would you spoil that? I haven't gotten to that part. They're, not gonna say more? Okay, good. What was I gonna say? There was a person who was convinced they could make a better ending. So they hyped up this alternate ending fan manga project where they were going to have everything go differently. Starting from a part that I will not say because even though it's not a spoiler, it's a fight. Just saying the name of the fight is technically a spoiler, so I'm not going to say it. And people were like, I wonder what this is going to be. And they posted it, and it was so ass. Oh, it was so ass. Everybody on the internet was just posting all those gifs of people all those gifs and reaction images of it, like, oh my god, it's so peak, but they crossed out peak and it's ass. Oh, that was crazy. It was so bad. It obviously was like partial AI generated, had a ton of tracing, almost all the characters looked wrong. The dialogue was like really bad grammar and spelling wise. It was not good. It was really funny. And no one would have made a big fuss out of it, except for the fact that the guy was trying to be like, the actual artist doesn't know what he's doing with the IP like this. I know what I'm doing. Come check out my version, where I do everything right that he did wrong. Yeah, starting from the end of that fight second. Quick, help me push Rogue Galaxy on the playlist. Yeah. Sorry. If I'm stingy enough that I won't buy a game for full price, I'm definitely not paying higher than full price for a fucking PlayStation game. You got me fucked up if you think that's happening. Not a lot of them. I still only have 3 skulls. What the hell? Why is my RNG so shit right now? The future is Mario Kart. Let's go pay $80 for Mario Kart, guys. That sounds wonderful. Until Sony gets more FromSoft games, that's not happening. The day Sony gets their hands on any From Software exclusives is the day fucking Miyazaki is not with FromSoft anymore. Miyazaki is still pretty fucking pissed about everything that they did with Bloodborne. They own a lot of FromSoft already? No. They have stock in the parent company of FromSoft, but they do not own FromSoft. What's the company's name? Katakawa? Yeah, they own Katakawa stock, but they do not own FromSoft. Maybe this year we can finally go back to Automata. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't think it's something by proxy? No. So what they do is they have a fair... I think they are the highest stock owner in Katakawa. And Katakawa is the parent company and technical owner of FromSoft. But in order for them to have enough sway to get Katakawa to make FromSoft do something, they'd have to really pull their strings, and even then Miyazaki will say no. Miyazaki does not get told what to do. Automata is peak gaming. It was great, and I really want to play Replicant. Replicant was going to be like the game I played after Lies of P, and then I went insane and never even finished fucking Lies of P. Which is still planned, by the way. Yeah, there's a whole ending and a bunch of other side stuff that we didn't do in Automata because everyone was telling me to avoid on it, or blah blah blah, to avoid it because they'd rather me go get like reactions to it after playing Replicant. And I've been itching to play Replicant. God, I have. I've been wanting to play it so bad. bitch. It's heavily tied to replicant, yeah. I'm not complaining. I completely agree with the decision, and you guys asking me to do that, and I'm more than happy to do it. So don't think I'm complaining. Also, the anime shows it, so watch out for that. Don't worry, I don't plan on watching the anime until I've finished the games. Man, it's been a bit since everyone's been here. I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm tired. I slept all day. But now we're on the final 3-day stretch. I'm back to work starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna talk to my bosses and ask what the hell the plan is. And then... so many fucking visual effects, man. I can't see anything. Just gonna watch it on YouTube with us? Yeah, or gonna watch it? Yeah, I can. Believe me, dude, if I had my way, there's so many different things I would do for content besides the occasional Let's Play stream. Alright? There's a lot more that I want to do than that, and the real world has been shafting me left and right and keeping me from doing literally anything that I want to do. The last couple of months, just trying to get on my infusion alone has taken so much time and money. I am so horribly in debt now. You guys thought I was poor before. Yeah, I am. If you consider the ultimate cost of everything, by the end, if I were to pay nothing off ahead of time, and I were to actually make every payment for the next 5 years, it'll cost me $45,000. I make 20 a year. And that's just to go on the medication. So I have no money for my car, I have no money for anything else like that. I've been working on trying to get on this medication since November. And I only just got on it last month. On top of that, I have extreme medical limitations at work now. And I was supposed to be fired. You guys all remember me talking about that. Did I get fired? No. Instead, they fired everyone else. And I'm like, on one hand, I'm happy because cool, I don't lose my job. That's awesome, right? I don't lose my job. That's great. That should be good. You know what ended up happening? I'm being silly asking why I'm asking for permission. Why? What war crime did you do? But instead of getting fired, I'm now the only person at that position in my job. I marinated beef in McNugget sauce. What McNugget sauce? Like the new chicken strip McNugget sauce or what? Best outcome ever, except here's the problem. It's technically good for me, right? The normal McNugget sauce. Is there a normal McNugget sauce? I've never heard of just McNugget sauce. There's not a thing here. You can get like ranch, barbecue, sweet and sour, buffalo, honey mustard. They don't just have a sauce. There's the new chicken strip sauce. Right, you're America? Yeah. Barbecue. That doesn't sound too bad. Definitely wouldn't have been my first choice. That'd be more of a, I need a sauce to marinate my beef in, and I just have this left over. I guess I'll use this now. kind of a situation, but that's just me. But the thing of me not losing my job is, even though I didn't lose my job, I still have the medical limitations that were supposed to make me lose my job. I'm not supposed to work more than so many hours a week. I'm not supposed to work more than so many days a week. I have 1,000,000,001 restrictions because right now I am officially a acquired hypogammaglobulinemia boy. I have severe immunodeficiency, and that's going to stay that way. I have to not get sick. I have to do so much prep stuff in order to be able to go out, and I was going to lose my job, which means I would be at home pretty much all the time. While I'm at home, I would be able to work on things forever for as long as I'm on my medication, yes. So if there's never a brand new medication made for the rest of my life, it will be like this. I have to do prep work every day I go to work. I have balaclavas and gloves and underclothes that are super UV resistant. And what I have to do is disinfect it properly. I have to keep it in a hypoallergenic box in order to keep bacteria from becoming a problem. I have a whole bunch of different medication I'm on, and I am severely fatigued at all times. I am super sick. I am sore. I am weak. How didn't you die from sex ever? I don't know. But what this means is I have the ability to work my job. Nowhere else is ever going to hire me. But I can work my job for now until I have some other way to make money. The problem is I can't make another way to make money because I'm working too much. I work a day, I come home too exhausted to do anything else, severely fatigued because I'm not supposed to work it. I am not supposed to, is the thing. I'm not supposed to be working this job. This is against my doctor's recommendations, by all means. I am going against my doctor's wishes to work this job. I was supposed to be fired, but I owe so much money, I have to make money. So it is good. But I am so fucking exhausted and tired from working because I'm working too much. Because when they fired everybody else, they asked me if I could work a few more hours a week to make ends meet, because I'm the only single operations associate in my corporate entity in the entire top half of Minnesota. So I was doing that, and it was fine. I'd go to work 24 plus hours on fucking Adderall and drinking shitloads of caffeine in order to make it through the day. Then I'd go home and I'd rest, and I'd do it and do it and do it. And every time I had a day off, I'd be so exhausted, I'd sleep for 30 hours. It's not healthy. It will result in problems for me. So, now that I'm done with these 2 weeks of vacation time, tomorrow is my first day back at work, and I have to talk with my bosses and be like, all right, here's the deal. If you're gonna have me work more than 18 hours a week, I'll do it, but you guys have to put me on a fixed schedule, because I don't have time to do things and rest and recover. I will die doing this. I need to have all the restrictions previously mentioned, but no, sometimes you work at 10 in the morning, sometimes you work at 6 in the afternoon bullshit. Either you put me on middles or you put me on closings. Choose, select either 3 or 4 days out of the week that I do it, period. If I'm working 24 hours a week, 4 days. If I'm working 18 hours a week like I'm medically limited to, 3 days. They have to make up their mind. Once they've made up their mind, and Wednesday passes when I go back to North Dakota again to go talk to my neurologist and my neuropsychologist, then I can try to finally eke out some sort of daily fucking cycle. With proper medication, actual resting, proper allocating time throughout the day, I can hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, finally have some fucking degree of normalcy. I'm severely immune suppressed. I'm terribly in debt. I am excessively sick. But The channel update is done. I'm on the medication. Everything's been paid for, now I just have to pay it off. If I can get my hours at work reined into a controllable range, I can live normally. That's my goal. I want to be able to stream almost every day out of the week because I enjoy it and I want to do it. I just moved to southern Minnesota last Wednesday. It's a darn shame, but I have a balcony now to jump off to see Aggie. Yeah. I should send you a meme that my buddy sent me, since you actually know a lot of the innuendo and jokes about Minnesota confliction. It fucking threw me off and stunned me for like an hour. But, I'm this close. The problem is, I have to do it all myself. I'm this fucking close. I'm so fucking close. Also, let me see the thing that Eggy sent. What? What the fuck? Alright. Thanks. You've immediately made so much of my life better, Eggy. Is that what you expect me to say after that? I have to do it all myself. I've got things I want to do. I've been telling you guys the projects that I plan on doing. It'll help my financial situation. Technically it would. She sent me a how to draw manga furries coloring like drawing assistance book. And she's technically not wrong, but I have some degree of fucking self-respect. If there is one thing that going through all of this shit has done, it has ironically improved my self-esteem, because I was able to do it. I was able to get all the dental work done. I was able to get in shape going to that gym that I can't go to anymore. I was able to get it like approved at a medical level through my state and get the $100,000 infusions covered by my state insurance. I mean, you can't go lower than 0, yeah. But now I have new things that are draining my self-esteem, like the permanent double-digit fucking bank account numbers, or having to ask my grandparents to let me have like leftover dinners with them because I can't afford food. Stuff like that has definitely done a pretty fucking massive kick to my ego. But I'm alive, aren't I? Definitely slowly losing the fitness that I worked so damn hard to get because I can't fucking maintain a calorie intake. Zombie chicken jockey! He gets to live, he's cool. I want normalcy. I want to stream and play games. I want to make videos. I want to do that all. Debt is the basis of our society. It is. You're either you're enough in debt and poor to get government aid and you can kind of almost make ends meet if the government doesn't fuck you over, or you're really rich and can use tax loopholes to keep your money. If you're anywhere in between those two ends, fuck you. That's America 101. You literally get punished for making enough money to be alive. Until you make more than any single family would ever need, then suddenly everything is handed to you and you get thousands and thousands and thousands of liquid assets shoved up your ass because investors want you. to fucking give your money over to them so that they can make you even more fucking rich. And you can afford an accountant for that will make you even more money because you won't have to pay as much on taxes and you won't have to pay as much on insurances. Like, the country of America pays you to be alive when you make more money than you need to be alive. And with how fucking awful the job market is right now, that's hard enough to get fucking done in the first place. I saw a family member on Facebook fucking post that they... oh my god, I haven't gotten any more heads! I saw a family member on Facebook post that they were trying to get a job, a cashier job at Taco Bell. And it asked if they had a master's degree. Like, you're fucking kidding me. But no, I want to live normally. I want to surround myself with good people. I want to do the projects I have planned. I want to just make content. That chunk of time we spent playing games, dude. Playing the Kingsfield games, playing the Armored Core games, playing Nier, playing fucking Dark Cloud, playing all the Souls games. That chunk of like a year that I continuously made content, I loved that. I just want to fucking play shit. I want time to relax. I don't even feel like I have enough time to do a 1 or 2 hour stream every third day. The results of the neuropsychology testing I did 2 weeks ago should get my medication properly and fully reined in. Starting at the beginning of July, I go back on the actually good government insurance. And will be able to afford things better because I'm not spending $200 a month on doctor visits. The insurance is covered. I just need to get to the point where I don't have to worry about things constantly all the fucking time. And I can actually put in the time of day every fucking day to maintain a like healthy lifestyle physically and mentally. I just want to be fucking normal. The fucking world won't give me that. I gotta be a fucking anomaly in everything possible. Just even with fucking sleep. I slept all day today because I slept for 20 hours last night. Today was supposed to be my last day of vacation and I spent it all passed out in bed and I woke up with a headache. Bop. Bop. That's why my past couple of streams have all been like either Zenless or Minecraft or like Bloons Tower Defense. Because those are games that don't require me to for sure play again within the next 2 days or else I'll start losing my fucking plays. I have bad enough time cognitively, I can't fucking keep my mind on stuff. I've got a new system I've started doing though, and today's the first day I've done it, where before I stream, I record myself a 10-minute recording of myself reminding me of everything that I want to do, what music I've been listening to, the show I was watching earlier, the YouTube videos I was watching, what I planned on doing once the stream was done, what I have to do tomorrow, what I wanted to get done over the weekend, so that when I finish the stream, I can play a recording of myself to remember who the fuck I am, because after 2 hours of stream, I remember nothing. I don't remember what I was listening to, I barely remember what I was doing. Don't remember what I wanted to do. This fucking cognitive shit, fucking awful, man. Fine, whatever. I've killed so many of these things, and I've only gotten 3 fucking wither skulls. Whatever. We're getting near the end of the range I said I was gonna stream for. I'm just gonna go kill these the 2 withers that I can. Annoying as fuck. But if as long as everything goes well, tomorrow is gonna be a good day. I should be getting a refill of my medication. I work an early day, so I'll be off at 4. So I'll be arriving home 4 hours earlier than I woke up today. After a 6-hour day of work. That's fucking crazy. I hate it so much. Yep, today is a good day, and tomorrow is a good day too. Holy crap, I'm gonna die. Pretty much perfectly encapsulates it. I just want to play games, dude. I've got so much on my to-do list of stuff that I want to play. I finally got all this other shit done. Yeah, you guys want to see this little statue I made yesterday? I needed a place to put all the enchanted elytras so that the other people who play can fucking find them. So I built this little statue of me, since I've done all the fucking work. It says, this statue commemorates the only guy who does anything. And I've got fucking 8 enchanted elytras around. I want to see them fucking complain about it. None of them have helped me with fucking anything. Assholes. Alright, let's dump... Where's his nether chest? There we go. Alrighty. 3 wither skulls. I should have 3 more here, right? Yep. He misspelled nether. What a goober. How do you even keep the wither from running around? Because he just, like, floats above me. Here's one thing I should do. Actually, no. I'll just use my axe. That's got sharpness 5. That'll be plenty. That's already more damage than my sword will do. Get the armor swapped out. I misspelled nether once. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't log back into Steam for a week. That's rough. No. Alright. Do I fight him out here? He's gonna obliterate my nice flat area if I do. But yeah, now that I've got everything done with the channel update, everything's finished. I uploaded all the stuff that I told myself I would get uploaded, right? All the proof that I can make a YouTuber channel. I'm gonna, once I get finished with these next 3 days, I'll have my hours figured out at work, so I'll be able to know what days I can do certain things. I will have all my medical follow-up shit done. I won't have to go to North Dakota again for quite a fucking while, which I'm very excited for. And I'll be able to fucking chill out. I can do the video for the applications for the VTuber channel giveaway I plan on eventually doing, but it's going to be a bit before I ever even get started on that, because people have to apply before I can choose someone in the first place, and I'm not just going to choose within 3 days of fucking opening the applications. And then I could start playing fucking video games. I've got so many games that I want to play on stream, man. Ugh. There's been new stuff on World of Warcraft I want to play and stream doing that. Elden Ring Night Rain comes out in 5 days. Armored Core 5 I still want to play through. Expedition 33. If I feel like it, we could play Doom. The Oblivion remake I want to play. There's just so fucking many different games are, and that's just like the ones that I was thinking about just like today. Like if there's Monster Hunter Wilds. I still have all the new Monster Hunter Wild update. Right? I never even fucking did that. And the next one's coming out relatively shortly after that. Near Replicant. Kingsfield Additional. Still really high up there on my list. I actually think Kingsfield Additional might be, like... I might see if I can get that working again, so that I can play it the day that I'm done with all this stuff. And then if I go all the way up to my list of all the games, there's Kingsfield Additional, Lies of P, Dead Space, Near Replicant, and the remainder of Automata, Cyberpunk DLC. I still plan on doing more with that AI that I made for Minecraft. Night Rain, Monster Hunter Wilds, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Devil May Cry 5, Chrono Trigger, continuing playing more of the original Final Fantasy games, the Yakuza games, Black Myth Wukong, Star Ocean 3, the Metal Gear Solid series, Splinter Cell series, Ace Combat series, Doom series, playing the Warcraft games, Another Crab's Treasure, Trials of Mana, Odin Sphere, Time Splitters 2, Drakengard, Dragon's Dogma, Bayonetta, Ender Lilies, Signalis, Ex Astris, Fallout, Dragon Quest, Little Nightmares, Fear and Hunger. Like, the list just keeps going. And I just want to play. I just want to play some fucking video games. And I'll fight these withers over here, where me and Bone fought the first one. If I remember, putting a ceiling above the wither doesn't do anything, right? Want me to leave a little post about what the Doom 1+2 collection contains on this VOD's comment section? If you want, you could just post it in... You know what, sure, go ahead. That'll work. Alright. First wither. Eat real quick. Gotta eat. Get my health come back. I'm not getting very much health back. Hold up. I might have to get away from him for a moment. If I can. Oh, there we go. Break line of sight. I'm not getting my health back, and I think that might be something to do with the Wither debuff. I'm supposed to be healing a lot more than just that. He's also healing up. There we go. Alright, where is he? Where'd he go? I hear him over here. There he is. Oh, he's above me. I really should have grabbed the bow and arrow, huh? The moment I miss, I'm fucked. What the fuck? Why does it do that? Why does the game keep doing that? It's really annoying, actually. Like, my trident just bounces off of him. I'm not able to hurt him. You know what I can do? I just gotta be able to reach him. He keeps healing. I can wait until night and then he'll fight monsters that spawn. They'll probably chip him down a little bit, maybe. I gotta lure him to the open. Come on, Mr. Wither. If I had the enchanted golden apples, I'd be fine. Not having any way to damage him besides the trident sucks. I play video games, we can play slap. True. Backlog paralysis hits hard, I can't lie, yeah. What I'm trying to do is just lure him away from the base so I don't gotta worry about him going to the base, and then I can go back home and get my hands on some like enchanted golden apples or something. I either need enchanted golden apples, regeneration potions, or... Why didn't it switch? I either need potions, enchanted golden apples, or like a bow and arrow. It's actually enchanted up. Which I can get pretty easily, honestly. The only way I panic is if his name appears while I'm over here in my base, because I don't want him destroying shit. Is there any enchanted bow and arrows here? That's just a normal bow. I'll make it work. Where's infinity and power? There's infinity. Infinity. Flame. Although I don't think flame will do anything to the wither. Power. Loyalty, nope. Aqua affinity, nope. Unbreaking, sure. Ah, yes, the slavery section. Indeed. Knockback is sword, right? And then I need mending. No, I can't put mending on it. That's right. It's infinity. There we go. The only thing this doesn't have is punch, and that's okay. Don't really care about that. I have no plans on using the sword for this. Sleep. Let the mobs despawn, and then I'll go over and fight the boss. Just casually enchanting shit because I'm not at all concerned. There we go. Whoops. Check out your cat. Kitty cat. Scared of the camera, huh? Alright, where's that wither at? He didn't despawn, right? I don't think withers despawn. There we go. Where are you at, you big bitch? If I weren't so damn peaceful and in line with the Force, I'd smack the shit out of you. I'd like to see you try, you old bitch. Where is he? Hold on. Let me find him. There he is. Is he attacking sheep? Oh my god, he's killing everything. The bees too? You monster. Phase 2. Cool. Gotta get back up on land. Yo, can I walk? What the fuck? Ooh, gotta eat. A little risky there, me. Jesus. Just can't let him get back up above half. That one of his projectiles just slowly floating off into the distance. Yeah, normally what I need for something like this is an area to fucking lock him into. I'm out of food. That's bad, actually. Yeah, with the rose. Where you at? Oh, did he go underground? Like a damn fool? I win this. Alright, next time I'm gonna prep a little more. I did not bring nearly enough food, and I should have brought healing. Bro was hiding, yeah. He was hiding, I guess. Let's quickly go get our hands on some food. And then we'll kill the next one. Now that I have the bow, it's actually no problem. Woo! Meow! Meow! That's you! That's you! What do you sound like? Do I have any more enchanted golden apples anywhere? Because if I do, this will be extra easy. Doesn't look like it. Maybe in one of the miscellaneous chests? No. No, but there's potions. Let's see. Splash potion of regeneration. That should be enough, I guess. Alright, let's throw this right here. The trident is pretty fucking useless. Now. I wish the trident was better, man. It's such a fun weapon. It's so bad. It's so useless. Doesn't do nearly enough damage, and even though it has 3 really cool enchantments, they're fucking mutually exclusive. I can't even use them all if I want to. Alright, let's do this. Back to the open area over here. Regen potion. Axe. Oh wait. No, my sword actually would have been better. My bad. Are we winning? Yep. Once I fucking brought regen, it was nothing. It's the slow chip damage that was a problem because he kept knocking me to the side, and every time he did... GG. I now have 4 nether stars, which means I can make 4... I was quick. Well, it's quick when I actually have the fucking items. I forgot that I didn't bring any, enchanted golden apples with me. And my trident just wasn't doing enough damage. My hunger was going down way too fast, so I was like, well, shit. Two wither roses already. Put all this miscellaneous crap in here. Can get organized later. Except 1 arrow. I'll keep 1 arrow. Also, I did make an oopsie. I thought switching to my axe would be better because my axe has sharpness 4. And my sword has smite, which does more damage but only to undead. He's an undead! It wouldn't have made the first run any better because I had to fucking get him weak in the first place. But he would have died like 3 hit swinger if I did do that. There we go. Cool. Now, in order to make beacons, it's glass and what? Glass and obsidian? Where's the closest place that has obsidian? I know. Bum 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 bum. a camel back here. Yo, you good, dude? Just laying down? Enjoying the weather? Alright, now get out of the way, camel. I need obsidian. I have 4 nether stars, so I need 12 obsidian. Yeah, someone's camel is just back here. Damn it. There we go. There we go, 12. That right there. The camel can get out. Freedom! Okay, then I just need the glass. I know I have a bunch of glass over here. This giant carpet. How the fuck did you spawn? Where? Where has enough light that he spawned? Where's the glass that I had over here? There it is. Another star, obsidian, beacons, cool. There we go. Put the rest of this glass in this chest where I thought it was in the first place. Okay. Well, What are all the blocks that can be used to make it? Iron, gold, diamond, emerald, or netherite blocks. Well, luckily I have this. And how many does it take? Wow. There we go. Got a little bit of iron blocks. Let's see. So a 6x6 beacon will cost 3 stacks and 52 blocks. So 4 stacks. Man, that really put such a big dent into my iron, huh? That one still has a zombie in it, good. That still has a zombie in it, good. Alright, we're good. Yeah, do you hear that? That's our excess villager reserve. So whenever we need more villagers, I can just press this button and it'll take one away. I just have to make sure the train tracks are routed to the right spot. There's a couple of them in there. Just a little bit. A little tiny bit. Little couple. Alright. Now, where do I want to put the first beacon tower? because I gotta space it out, right? I think it's... what is the range? $50. The distance from the player to the beacon does not affect the intensity of the status effect. It effectively works 50 blocks away. So every 100 blocks I gotta build a pyramid, basically. Okay. I'll put the first one right over here, because this is where most of my building ends up happening. So what's the correct shape? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So that's 11 by 10. Okay. Let's do that real quick. I forget, it can be hollow, right? I guess we'll find out if I have way too many left over afterwards, huh? Yeah, it's definitely meant to be hollow. And then this next row, I think is the last row, right? That's 4 by 5, so yeah. It's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And those 6 blocks are where the beacons go. No, that's not right. It's gotta be filled. I guarantee you. Iron coffin, build myself a huge fucking sarcophagus. That'd be pretty cool. There we go, that's right. Alright, let's do it. Now, how do these work? Cool, that sound effect was cool. Alright, so how do the buffs work? Shoot a laser at the sun, let's do it. Powers. Once the beacon is emitting a beam, it can then be fed an iron ingot, gold ingot, emerald, diamond, or netherite ingot to select the status effect given to the players within range of the beacon. It is done through the beacon's UI. So I need... Right now I can only do 4 of them. So I'll do these first 4. Interesting. Alright. So I need a handful of each thing. Because I gotta level it up, right? I think. So that's iron, gold, diamond, and then emerald. The sun is a deadly laser. First one. Emerald. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about this wrong. I'm fucking stupid. For some reason I thought you had to feed each type. So I can only go up to level 2 of each thing, right? Played. I don't know why modern Monster Hunters don't hook my fields. One played well. I played the shit. I got super hooked into Wilds, actually. I personally did. Hoyo Buddy is fucking spamming me with notifications because it's getting me free stuff. Okay, so... only one of the two powers. Every 4 seconds, the selected power is applied. Okay, so I guess for the first one, we'll just do speed. That's that. For the second one, we'll do haste. For the third one, we'll do jump boost. For the fourth one, we'll do resistance. There we go. Cool. Well then, now, I got all those buffs. And my jumps, my hops. Now I go real fast once I hit the soul sand. Boing, boing. And that reaches pretty decently far. Cool. There we go. I just gotta get 2 more stars and then I'll be able to finish that pyramid up. Boing, boing. Cool. Alright. Well. We did it. Yippee. I wanted to get more, but the fucking... they just wouldn't drop their heads. I was killing them in mass, they would not drop their heads. I think that the quality of the block should extend the range. That would be nice. Only 50 distance is kind of rough, but it's not too hard to farm withers. If you build like a wither farm underneath the end like portal or something like that. But I haven't done that. Those 2 withers I killed are just normal. Plus, I need to make a wither rose farm first anyways, so that I could farm wither skulls to make a bunch more withers for a wither farm. I could easily build a fucking 6 pyramid like that every 100 blocks and be fine. Cool. Alright. Well. Glad I was able to stream. I'm glad I was able to stream. I wish I didn't waste so much of my last day off. But that's alright. The next couple of days will be good days. Tomorrow will be a good day because I will work an early shift, which means I'll be off at 4, which means I will be on for fucking hours earlier than I was today. So, but then, the day after tomorrow, I just get off. And then the day after that, I have to drive to North Dakota. Let me check my schedule. My face is gonna freeze. I look so disappointed. Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday I have off. Then I work Thursday, Friday. Then I have Saturday off. Then I work Sunday, Monday. Then I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. Then I work Thursday. Then I have Friday off. Kind of on and off, on and off, on and off like that. And then after that is unspoken for. So that's why I was saying, like, I just gotta get my hours at work figured out properly. I should be fired. I shouldn't have the job. Right now I would be able to stream every single day because it is my social interaction. And I'd be focusing hard on my physical health and my mental health and getting things done. And it would be a struggle because I don't have much money, but I'd make it work. Instead, I still have my job, and I don't get to focus on any of that, and I still don't have money, and still have to make it work. I just gotta turn this whole only being able to work so much thing into a good thing. And the continuous medical visits have made it hard. I know something that can help make you money. Oh, I wonder what it is. That's the problem, Maggie. Even if I was to fucking get a how to draw manga furries book, I don't have the time to learn it. So no, it can't make me money. Not yet. Not any sooner than anything else can. Chat, clip that. I'm not making furries. That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. Truth is, sorry, I'm eating a Puchao Uji matcha candy. Why'd I float? That was weird. So, for a while there, I was really nervous about doing the giveaway. But I think I'm not nervous anymore. I was nervous because I don't want to, you know, fucking do this whole thing and then have some asshole fucking ruin it, right? I don't want to choose somebody thinking they're going to be a good candidate and then they fucking ghost me all the time, or they complain about the stuff, or they make all these fucking weird ass random demands. And then I end up wasting a whole bunch of time and get rid of them, right? Or I do all the fucking work, and then the person takes it, and then fucking gets themselves canceled, gets a bunch of hate on the internet, and then leaves forever. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do all that for? And I was especially worried about that second one because of that bullshit fucking Cinder was doing. I don't think I'm really worried about it anymore. I just want the time to do it. I want the time to do my stuff. I do know that I'm going to get a lot of furries applying. I know that's going to happen. Because every time I post anything on Twitter, I get like a flood of 10 to 50 furry 2D MS Paint artists who follow me and flood my fucking DMs asking me if I need any art for my channel. And I'm like, no. When did I ask for that? Cinder minus the dir, pretty much. It's fucking crazy. I don't want to involve myself with anyone who's gonna fucking pull petty shit like that. That's for damn sure. I just want to find good people who deserve it and to help them. Do something selfless. Blah, blah, blah. Do something selfless because I can, because I want to. I'll feel good about myself doing that. Alrighty. Like I said, I promised it would only be a 2-hour stream. I've already gone half an hour longer than I said I was going to. I'm gonna need... I'm not very worried about it anymore. I'm more worried about just getting the time. Also, I do have a pretty big problem. I suck at saying goodbye. That's half a Minnesota thing. Like, people from Minnesota are notorious for being really bad at saying goodbye. But also, that is a result of my mental decline. That is a result of my cognitive dissonance. I can't think far enough ahead to imagine that, oh, tomorrow I'll get to see you guys again, it'll be fine, I can go walk away. And it causes a lot of fucking problems. You know? I end up getting really sad when I gotta end streams. I don't want to say goodbye. I want to keep fucking hanging out with you guys. I don't want to go to bed. I want to fire up, like, Lies of P and play for 8 hours. I want to fire up fucking Zenless and do a whole bunch of endgame runs. Like, I can think of a billion things that I want to do. Okay, then stream tomorrow. I'm gonna! But my brain doesn't, like, it doesn't equate that. And I don't have fucking time because everything sucks, man. But these should be the last 3 days of things sucking like this. I do gotta go see my dentist again sometime soon, but that's not super high priority and won't be nearly as much of a time fucking sink as the last one was. I went and saw my dentist 5 times in a month. I'm super lucky that they were able to, like, spam get me in that fast because of the impending immunosuppression. But God, that was a lot of driving. The actual work was fine. I wish they would have just done it all in one day. Oh, if only. I would have streamed yesterday. But I wasn't fucking... Hold on, I'm chewing on something. I wanted to stream yesterday, but by the time I was done with everything I was doing, it was 8:30. And I was telling myself, shit, I don't want to do another 7-hour stream. Starting at like 9 p.m. So it's like 4 in the fucking morning before I finish streaming. I gotta fucking wipe my brain and focus on other stuff so I can sleep, right? It's really fucking chewy. Jesus. Anyways. It was like 8:30, almost 9, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, fuck. It's pretty fucking late. I should probably just try and get some rest, right? If I rest now, and I fall asleep, I can wake up at like noon tomorrow. I'll have hours to do the things that I want to do on my last day, right? On my last day of vacation. I'd have hours to get the short story uploaded, and to talk with you guys, and get things set up, make a thumbnail, do all sorts of shit. Do some cleaning, get things arranged, and prepare myself, and then at like 7, I can stream. If I start my stream at 7 and it's like a 7-hour stream, I'll end at 2 in the morning, I can do that. That's doable. So I went to bed. And then I woke up at 8:30 the next day. No better than I was the first day. Like, I hate this so much, man. Not being able to fucking wake up. Always being fucking tired, having sleep problems, having such a fucking difficult time even falling asleep in the first place. Constantly having to run to doctors that are 3+ hours away from me. It fucking wears down all your fucking time. I wanted to have everything done. Like, on my birthday, I was supposed to have all this shit done. I was supposed to have the ref sheet uploaded, the background track made by Luova uploaded. I was supposed to have the short story good. And then by 6 p.m. on my birthday, I was supposed to be ready to do everything else. But all the stuff I was gonna do, I couldn't because everyone fucking ditched on me. That's just been the cycle. I got 2 weeks off to do my shit, get my medical stuff done and relax. I spent the whole first week running for medical and family stuff. But the first 2 days after I got back home, violently sick in bed because the state gave me a fucking anxiety attack and stressed me out so heavily, sending me a letter saying, fuck you, you get no insurance at all. By the time I got it all figured out, I had 5 days left of vacation. I was going to go see my friends and go watch a movie the day before my birthday, pick up my medications, chill out on my birthday, stream at the end of my birthday. I ended up doing fucking none of it because everyone ditched on me, online and IRL, and I didn't get fucking shit done. I was supposed to get it done today and yesterday. Didn't get to. I didn't get to do shit. Fucking slept all day. Wah, wah, wah. You act like Brandon's mom haven't figured out your scam. True. Did you guys show up yet at Bones? Or are you guys still on the road? You guys both popped in at the same time, so I guarantee you guys are like in the same room as each other. No, you died? That's rough. Storm took you? Yeah, you drowned. Those nasty ass thunderstorms. A giant hand came down from the clouds and picked you up like a Hot Wheels car and turned you around and went all the way back. You couldn't do anything about it. Now the transmission's destroyed. That's rough, buddy. But, we should be good. I did a lot of cleaning today after I woke up, even though I woke up super fucking late. My car is clean, so I don't gotta worry about that. I got my stuff for work in a backpack, and I got my clothes cleaned. The Rod one and Bonefinger, those are crazy names. But I should be good. I should be covered. Farted lightning at you and you perished 30 seconds after. That's a lot of typos for one sentence, my guy. Holy. Anyways, I'm off to play some games myself. Have a good night and holiday. I wish I could. Is there a holiday? My vacation's done. It's all over. This was my last day. It's technically the 26th now. Tomorrow is Memorial Day. Oh, yeah. That's why they're making me work. It's a fucking holiday. Oh my god, it all makes sense. That's why. That's why they're fucking cramming me in like the very first possible day, but giving me the follow-up days off. It's a fucking what a bunch of fucking assholes. Anyways, you guys will take care, okay? I'll survive tomorrow. That makes sense. Yep, I'll survive tomorrow. I'll hear back from my doctor. I'll get all my new medication. Like, up the way that it was supposed to be the day before my fucking birthday. I'll get home. I'll get the whole afternoon to chill out. We'll do a live stream tomorrow. I want to finish the Zenless story tomorrow. So we're going to do that. I'm going to start stream at like 6 or 7 p.m. We're going to finish the rest of the fucking Zenless story tomorrow. Get all of that taken care of. The next day, I don't know for sure what we'll do. Been there, done that, yeah. The next day, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. But we'll do something. And then Wednesday is my drive to North Dakota. Once that is done, I can finally sit down and start continuing some fucking games. We can play Lies of P. We can play Devil May Cry 5. We can play Nier Replicant. We can play Expedition 33. We can actually play some fucking video games. Because if I look, like just looking at the Xbox Game Pass, it's showing all the cool games. Yeah, there's Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, Doom, The Dark. Oh, we could play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Is there any like other like actually good new games? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is on the Game Pass. Not sure how much other of these games I actually want to play. I think that's pretty much it. I have fingers? Yeah, that's why you're fingerings me. I take it you're well rested? Sadly, no. Nah, I had 2 days left of my vacation, and I was like, you know what? I was gonna spend yesterday doing my shit and getting stuff put together. I made sure that, like, the music was up, the ref sheet was up, everything. And it was like 8:30, almost 9. I told myself I'm gonna get some rest, take my pills, relax, and then I'll wake up at a good time tomorrow, and I'll be able to enjoy my last day off. I'll clean, I'll eat some good food, I'll start stream by 6. Woke up at 8:30 p.m. with a headache, remembering nothing, couldn't focus on anything. Whenever I sleep like that, I wake up and I feel like shit. I have a really bad headache. I cannot, like, visually focus on things. And my peripheral vision, like, doesn't exist. And I forget everything. I forget what I was doing the night before, what music I was listening to, shows I was watching, games I was playing, what I wanted to do today. I forget all of it. So I woke up and felt like shit. And I forced myself out of bed. And I'm like, whatever. I'll just do stuff. I'll get it done. And I got a lot done. It's just... the stream would be ending 3 hours ago, and I would have played like 7 hours of Zenless instead of 2 hours of Minecraft. But you guys all take care, okay? Have a good night. I'll survive tomorrow. I got a fucking one more Adderall pill. Work will be simple. It'll be fine. I'll probably bring my tablet with me to work in case it's boring since it's Memorial Day. Most people aren't thinking they want to spend fucking Memorial Day shopping for home improvement goods. But no announcements yet. Fucking head still hurts. I'll hopefully have good news. Hopefully tomorrow I'll pop on with good news about the medications that I'm on and my work schedules. And then the next day will be a day of rest, and then the next day will be an exhausting day of driving. A pregnant day? No, I'm not pregnant. I do not get pregnant. I am a man. Get the artist. No! Yep. That's it. I got nothing else. You guys have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.